Hello, hello. Come on in for a moment with Celeste, friends. Happy day. Happy day. Oh, it's a beautiful one here in Omaha. Beautiful for the moment. So, come on in. We're going to do a little bit of crafting today. We're going to do some more work on the Raggedy Ann and Andy book, which provides lots of opportunities for fun things. So as you come in, say hi, share the joy, enter comment, all those good fun things, right? So just give it a second here for everything to catch up with us. But it's going to be, this little book's going to be cute. I had a special order from my sale the other day that someone needed me to make one of those Bee magazine folios. So I got that done yesterday, and that was exciting. So that was fun. So now I got to finish up this other one that's been commissioned for us. This is that little one that we talked about the other day that is going to go to a little 6 or 7-year-old that fell and broke her arm. Had to have surgery and all the good stuff. So, hi Linda, how are you today, my dear friend? I hope you're having a good one. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this because we got lots to do on this book yet. And I just got to figure out how much I want to get done on it today. So, remember, I'm not putting the seam together here until I get closer to the end, putting the spine on. But we're going to start with the first signature. And the other day we did work on putting in the things that we thought would look kind of good in here, the colors of papers. So the one I'm struggling on a bit, and Linda, maybe you have a suggestion on here too. Very humid there, huh? Did you guys get bad rainstorms yesterday or day before? Because I know I have another friend that has a page, and she's in Connecticut, and I know that they had some really bad storms come through. And thank you, Linda, for sprinkling me. But anyway, on this page here, you can see there's some little scribbles on there. So I have the dilemma to figure out what I want to do. So what I am thinking on this one here is that I'm going to just take this and put this little piece up here, and it's going to show some of the little clown and puppy dog there, like they're inside the pocket. Hi Cheryl, come on in, my friend. 2 days ago was the storms. Yeah, I heard it really seemed to impact a lot of people that were on doing some different crafting that day. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and that'll cover up most of it. But I still have a couple squiggles here, but maybe I can draw like a balloon or something. Make it look like it's supposed to be that way, right? So let's go ahead here, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to put this, and then we'll make a little bit of a tag on top that maybe I could put the child's name on. How are you doing today, Cheryl? You had a busy Tuesday? John and I ran over, there's not too far from us, there's a authentic Mexican food restaurant that has Taco Tuesdays for 99 cents. So we went and took advantage of that, and it was so good. And then now he's out there putting together supper that was for yesterday. I went to the vegetable produce stand that's not too far from us. Got some yummy tomatoes. Those things are about that big around. So yummy tomatoes and corn on the cob, and then some fresh green beans. So he's fixing all that for supper tonight. So lucky me, lucky me. Okay, so we've got that glued in here. And then I'm going to have to decide, do I want to put, I may actually just put some type of a fun little flower on there. Or I can do a little card here and I can kind of put it on here, and I can say this book, like the book says, this little golden book belongs to, on this card, because I think I am going to cover this with some tissue paper because it's got lots of little scribbles on it. So why don't we do that? And let's see, I have this pretty little, I was packaging up someone's order the other day and I messed up the packaging, so I thought, well, I got this now, I can put in a book. So I'm going to take this, and that's what I'm just going to go over the front cover with, because you'll still be able to see some of it lightly, just not the whole thing. So let's do that. And let me see, do I want, I think I'll do it with my medium here. Let me grab a brush. These are still damp. My husband washed these out the other day and he stuck them in the bag, and now they're still damp. But I think I can make it work here. I think. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's give her a try. And this is just some of that gloss gel medium, acrylic medium. I really do like this stuff. I've never really used it a lot until just recently, but it's such, it goes on so much better than, smoother than Mod Podge does, because Mod Podge, you know, you have to make sure you do it certain ways so you don't get the wrinkles and stuff, but then I always end up with more of it on my hands than I did on the project. Any of you ever have that problem? Any of you? Probably not. It's probably just Celeste that's the messy Bessie, I betcha. I am such a messy crafter. I am messy at crafting. I am messy at cooking. Oh my gosh, am I a messy cook. Okay, so got that covered, and then I'm just going to put this pretty little piece right here on top of it. Get it over a little bit yet. Okay. Now that's going to have some wrinkles, and that's going to be okay. But it goes on so smooth. Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool? Then I'm going to take, let's see, I found another tin today, but no Raggedy. Oh, really? No Raggedy? Had you tried thriftybooks.com? Thriftybooks.com is where I find a lot of mine, of my books. And they're used. And this one here looks like it's going to come off pretty easy on the edge. I don't rip it doing it. Let's see here. If anybody else comes on, I see there's more. I'm not seeing any comments, but if you could just say hi, I'd love for you to say hi. Because, you know, it gets kind of lonely here on this end of the camera. I'm just saying. It's kind of lonely. Okay. This is such a cute little book. I love all the colors in this one. It's going to be really pretty when it gets done. All right. So you do that without snagging it. Might have to put another little piece on here because it looks like I snagged it up. Tissue paper is so thin. But I can get it patched, and you can't even tell where I patched it, can you? Can you? All right, so let's close this up. Make sure I close it. Okay, so we've got that done. And then we've got this part here, like we want to do it here. Now like I said, I am going to take and put this little tag on here. So I think I'll just cut it out a little bit. And we'll make our own little "This Book Belongs To." And then I'm not going to write the name on it because I have an inkling. There are 3 or 4 little girls in this family. And I bet ya. Hi, Norma. I'm glad you made it down there okay. Hope you're having a good time. I'm sure you are. How can you not, right? You've been down there visiting friends. Okay, so let's do that. And then I think I'll take a little bit of the red ink. And we'll do the edges of this one little tab here with the red ink. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, you're there. I'm sorry. I already saw you once, didn't I? I think everyone is on to them. I think that's why they are hard. Oh, you are probably right, Cheryl. You are probably right. I tell you, that day Lori Beth went thrifting with her friend and came home and had 4 golden books for me. And I asked her the other day how much she paid for them, and she said they were only like anywhere between $1 and $2 is what she got them for. So I was glad she had the wherewithal to snag those up. Cheryl, I think you are right. Yeah. Don't you find that? Do you guys find too the other thing? Like sometimes, people will come on and show their wonderful little projects they did from Dollar Tree. And then you run to Dollar Tree and the little pieces that they use, that piece is just completely gone. They have none. And I just think there's just a lot of people like us that just like to craft and that follow crafters and get ideas. And it's definitely can be a challenge. I do think too that sometimes your best bet, now the antique mall that I go to, they usually will have a few. But I think the best bet is if you keep your eyes open, like at garage sales, because oftentimes people will, they don't craft, they don't have a clue that people like those, and they'll put those out. I'm finding that now when I go garage selling, I'm looking for different things than I ever used to look for before. Okay, so that's what we'll put on here, and I'll just make a little note too that this book belongs to in the line, and that will be what they can do. Because they may want to put it under the little girl's name, or they might want to put it under just their family name. I paid $1.25 for, oh really? Wow, that's a good deal, Linda. $1.25 for your little golden books. That's a very good deal. I haven't found that kind of a deal here in my area yet. But, Okay, so the other day we did go ahead and we glued this piece in. So I'm going to go in and round these corners on these here. Okay. Let's see. Norma, hi Linda and everyone. So Norma, are you staying with Patty, or are you staying with Sherry and her friends, or how'd that all work out for you this time around? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so this little one here, I'm going to look at some of my little scraggles, or my little thing that I have. Remember I said I had these? So I'm thinking maybe, oh my gosh, I didn't get her blown up. Shoot. But I think she would be so cute. Don't you just love her? She'd even be just mounted on the front of this, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just mount her on the front, and then if I decide to do a full-size one, she can actually cut out, then I can blow it up and put that in the book in one of the pockets down the road. I just thought this was too darling to pass up. Too darling to pass up. I'm really getting excited. You guys probably saw the video I put a little bit earlier. If you hadn't, go take a look at it. I'm going to do my launch party for my private paid page on Thursday night. I'm so excited. So excited. So if any of you are interested in that, Linda, you're already in, girlfriend. And so what I do is I will go on to Google and I will just type in whatever I'm looking for, and I will put free downloads. Things that are free downloads. Awesome, Linda. Great. And it pulls up all kinds of things usually. And then I just print them off. Sometimes I do it on a little cardstock, and sometimes I do it on regular paper. So this one here I did on cardstock. So let's get her glued down. But look at that. Isn't that the cutest? Can you see it really well? It's like little miniature paper dolls. Did all of you play with paper dolls when you were younger? I liked paper dolls. I like Barbies better because I loved being able to dress them and all that good stuff. Okay, now, let's see here. We're going to put this one in the middle of this little bookie. Right here. This colors go perfect too because it's got some greens in it. And then what about if I take this? Let's see. Hi, Deborah. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Oh, let's see. Norma, Patty, and Lori are sleeping in your what? Are staying in your unit. Okay. All right. Wasting. Oh, I bet you guys are having such a good time. Great. But anyway, so you probably saw the post that I was saying that I did on my private group. I just did it just a little bit ago. It's a video, kind of explains it. If you hadn't seen it, go take a look at it. Since I did that, I've gotten 3 more new members that have come in, and I'm really hoping to get at least 7 more before I have my launch on Thursday. So go take a look at that video. Let's see. Paper dolls are fun to use. They are, aren't they? But you know, doing the things that we're doing now with all of our cutting and scrap papering, it's kind of like we're doing paper dolls in a different way, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to take and I'm going to put some ribbon on this little cutie pie. A little colorful bag of ribbons here. And I think what I'll do is maybe outline this one in this pretty teal and little pom-poms. And I'm not really going to do an outline. I'm just going to come down and along the edge here. And we'll put that on. And you guys see okay? Jill, your video was so good today. You're live. I'm so excited for you that you're finally able to get on and do a live. And your granddaughter was precious. You saw my comment, I know, that said that how much I enjoyed her as she was humming along doing her little work. Because that's what I do. I'm a hummer, and sometimes I'll whistle. When I'm thinking, I'll just start humming. I guess that makes my brain work better. Any of you have any unique things that you do when you're in deep thought? Anybody? Love to know. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You know, this is one of my very favorite all-time tops that I bought, and I've had this probably 6 years. And it's one of those that don't matter what size I get or what size I drop down to. It's one of those long kind of flowies. And I have never been able to find one just like it again. I'm so sad because I'd love to get another one. I just found a box of Barbie paper dolls. Did you really? What are you going to do with them, Cheryl? I'd love to know. Well, I'd love to know what you're going to do with those. Okay, so we'll put that little piece on there for now. And then, you know, I will come back in and we'll do some more adding of things. But I do have a couple. I have to get myself some more flowers other than just sunflowers. Although I absolutely adore the sunflowers. Maybe we can put one of these on her. Let's see, maybe. I really don't need a lot, but what the heck, huh? I just like there to be a little bit of texture. Aww. Sweet. Jill, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. Okay. Well, there's my Mitzi. How are you today? How are you today, Mitzi? I hope you're having a good day. I'm glad you could pop in. Let's see. There's never decorated the book before. And the signature seems harder. Well, I've done it both ways, and sometimes it can be a little more challenging, but I know on this one exactly where that's going to be folding at, so I can tell on these. Some books you can't tell. You just can't. Okay, then I've got all this fun stuff inside that we can do. And I have to show you what I found the other day, because remember this is all about a little circus. So I found Dollar Tree, or it might have been Hobby Lobby. It's Hobby Lobby. Had these cute little rubber little circus safari animals. So I'm going to put them in here somewhere. It'll probably end up being that piece that I like to do in the middle between the two signatures, because it'll be a little chunkier. But okay, now, so this is where they're Pop Andy and Raggedy Ann Andy in hand in hand, the nursery window. Don't be sad. I wish I could take you to the circus with me, but it's too wet. You'll get all soggy. So in here on this page here, I'm not quite sure yet what I want to do. Now I do have these cute little, I love putting these in things, and you know that. So these cute little flowers. Now something I'm going to show you too that I like to do with these is I like to take these tablecloth flowers and I like to just color them with some type of a color. And on this one here, I'm thinking, let's see, we've got the orange and the pinks and the greens and the yellow. We got just about everything in here on this color scheme. What if we take some blue? I'm going to take one of these ink pads, and then I like to just take these, make sure I get the right side. I like to just take these and just make them my own color, so it doesn't have to just be the white. Okay. Now how much simpler can that be, guys? Okay, I've got that done. Now I have a pretty blue flower. I have that little piece of the doily. And let's take this here, and I'm going to trim off some of these little strings again. And then I can take this and we can put this right down here in the corner. So then when it flips over from this blue to blue, it's going to pull in the blue right there. Now I'm thinking, you know me, I'm going to take this piece of coffee filter. I just saw it up there. That was dyed. And I'm thinking I'm going to tear some of that out. Norma, tell all your friends down there I said hi from Moments with Celeste. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that on here and then just make a little backing for it. Okay? So let me grab that little piece here and we'll just come in here, get some of that on here and decoupage that on as well. Mitzi, I am sharing you out, but it's not coming through on post. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, guys, when you give me a good sprinkle. Hi, is that Dawn? Dawn, I see you. I see you with my little tiny writing. How are you today? Oh, gosh, you guys, it's so good to see everybody. So good to see everybody. I feel like it's been forever since I did an actual live when it really hasn't. But I tell you, that sale on Friday, well, it was actually last Thursday that I did an actual live when we started this book. But my sale last Friday, between that and then getting my private group ready to launch, it kept me pretty busy, folksies. I have to say, it's kept me pretty busy. But it's been a good busy and I've enjoyed it. In fact, here's how busy I am. I got everything mailed yesterday, and I was so proud of my big self. And then today I get a post from one of the gals that says, "Hi, did you invoice me on my items I ordered? I haven't seen anything." And I thought, well, gosh, I know I got it in the mail. You know what I did? I sent her whole package in the mail and never even charged her for it. So I'm so glad that she asked, because I was able to get that. But isn't that funny? That's how busy I was. Okay. So there we go. So that'll be a pretty little addition in there, don't you think? I have to get a new blow dryer, guys. The other day, Lori was drying some of her things and it started smoking. Smoking like crazy. Okay, so let's go over here. And on this page, I'm not sure. What I am thinking I'm going to do is I want to see. I just love these, but I'm trying to figure out the perfect spot to do these. Let's see. I do have some more cute. Oh, here's what we can do for one of these. Aren't these the cutest? Here's a little color sheet. And I can actually put this in here on this side. And we can leave it. I think what I'll do is maybe make a little pocket and tuck it in there. So cute. It's Andy and Ann giving each other a little hug. Because you know they're very good friends, right? Okay, so then let's go ahead then and round this corner on the color sheet. And then one of the little pieces that I'll write on the pocket is something like, "I hope you have fun coloring Raggedy Ann and Andy." Just put a little bit around here. Okay, then for the pocket on that piece there, I'm going to take, let's go with, that's too, well, that might be cute, but isn't this a cute little print too? I think that looks Raggedy Andy and Andy-ish. I mean, I could go with that, but it doesn't have to go with it, right? Okay, I'm going to cut it right here. And then we'll just make it a little stick-in pocket. Just around the top here. I'll do this, and then I'm going to stick this right down inside of here. That will be fun. Any of you working on any type of journals or anything like that right now? Thank you, Dawn. These are really pretty, aren't they? Very pretty. That little scrapbook store that I go to here in Omaha gives me such a good selection of papers. Okay, so then we'll put that one in here. So that'll be a cute little tuck, right? And what if I take and put a cute little bow at the top of this? Let's see, which colors do I want to use? That doesn't really do much for me here. Here's a cute little pinky polka dotty thingy. And I could take this and we can make a bow and just put it at the top of that little color card. I started a Barbie. I didn't know they had a Barbie little golden book. Oh, Linda, that sounds adorable. I think they've got golden books for anything just about anymore, don't they? I really do. Okay, I'm going to glue that on here with a piece of hot glue, or a piece of hot glue. And we'll just put that right at the top of the little card, just to make it a little more fun. Trim its ribbon bows hanging down a little bit. Okay. All right. That'll go there. And then over here on this side here, I'm going to wait because I think I'm going to do some type of, maybe I could find like a little word search puzzle or something that I could put on here that I think would be a fun little element. Okay, move these over here so I don't run myself out of room. Okay, now I'm going to flip it. We got this page here. And this is the one where Raggedy Andy's by himself. And let's see here. I don't think I want to put anything on there that's going to be too distracting. Look at that picture. Isn't that funny? Dawn, let's see. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Thank you, thank you. Linda, Cheryl, I would love to see yours when finished. I would love to see all of yours. That's why I would love for all of you guys to be able to get on my private group, because there's going to be so many opportunities for us to be able to learn from each other. On my iPad. Sure, how? Okay. Thank you guys for helping each other out there. Sometimes it just takes a village for us, doesn't it? To help each other. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have my friend Norma and Brenda. Those two, they keep me going on all this techie stuff, because I'm going to leave that because I don't like that yet. I'm going to wait and see what I'm going to do here. Okay, now we've got this cute little, fun little flip that we did the other day. Isn't that a cute one? Now this will be fun to put one of these on it. And I think she's going to go on. I just think she's funny. I think she just looks kind of funny. Let's see. So, you know, I used to have really smart friends because they can get you out of a lot of messes with things, you know. Hi, Judith. How are you today? Glad you are in here. Thank you, thank you. We are having some fun on this little Raggedy Ann and Andy, I hope. What are some things you guys would recommend putting in a Raggedy Ann and Andy book? Can you think of some things and throw them out there for me? Throw them out there in the comments. I'd love to know what your thoughts would be. If you've done a book like this, what are some elements that you've added, or what are some that you think you would add if you haven't done one? Anybody? Anybody out there? Let's see here. Let's see. Judith. Hi, Susan. Thank you, my dear sweet friend. Squires, thank you. I am on iPad and it worked. Great for you. I'm going to get me an iPad, I think, because it's just getting with my phone. My eyes are just getting to where they don't want to see things as easily as they once did. Okay, so I'm going to put her over here on this cute little thing. This was that piece of paper I got that looked like a composition notebook cover. Cheryl, my book is Of Puppies, copyright 2017. You've got a puppy book, The Pokey Puppy too, Linda, and I know that you do. I think Tammy, I don't think Tammy's on here, was she? I think Tammy, hi Sherry. Gosh, you guys keep on coming in. I love it. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Woohoo! This is fun. You guys just make my life so much fun, I can't even tell you. Okay, so there we've got her on there. Isn't she cute? And then I'm going to see if I can find some little sayings or something that I can maybe put on this page. Since there's so much color here, I will probably put something white on there with some words and some of those little cueing cards that I like to do. Okay, so we got that one. Then we've got this fun one that was that checkered funky paper. And let's see, do we want, so busy, I don't know. Let's see here. Here's another cute little coloring page. Let me see, this is the one. So there's a fire truck on here. We talk about building blocks, cheering the dolls. Still talking about that crazy rainy day. I gotta put something in this book somewhere along the line. It's gonna be about rain. Oh, what about something like this? I saved my little purple shipping bag. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Carol. Hi, Roberta. Come on in, everybody. Oh, my gosh, you guys are blowing me up. I love it. I love it. Oh, my gosh, you guys, you are awesome. If you're not following my Moments with Celeste page, I invite you to do so. Would love to have you following. Okay, so this has a little bit of a purple in it. So what if I just make a little, kind of a little pocket on the front of this in this purple. Let's see, I don't need to be that big. I love these. I save these things if they come in different colors. Okay, so there's our little shipping bag. And I can just put that here on the front of this piece here. And then we'll decorate. That one's kind of got some yucky on it. I don't want that. Oh, now it's going to be too small, folks. Let's see. Go down a little bit further. Then I can put some of my fun stuff in here, right? Okay. My eyeball's looking right. I've been crafting with my Amazon. Isn't it fun, Dawn? I love craft. I just pulled one aside because I'm going to do it. I'm not sure which one. I've got, I think, 2 Americana events I'm doing, and one of them I'm going to do with this little piece there. Whispering Hope, hello, amazing first. Wasn't that great, Roberta? I saw it too. She did such a wonderful job on that. Wonderful job. Okay, let's make this a little pocket. I'm going to glue this with some of the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac, whatever I got here, 3-in-1, because of the plastic. Okay. This stuff really is strong. I have a little air purifier here in my room, and usually if I'm sitting down I'm going to be using a lot of this. I put that on because it really does get a little bit of you know, smelly for me. Okay, so that's going to be a pocket, so we'll have to let that dry, and then we'll put some little tuck cards in there, some little things about, you know, talking about the circus and asking, you know, what's their favorite toy. Because, you know, when I do these books, I love to make them interactive and have some interactive, different type of engaging questions for them. That is great glue, isn't it? It really is. It just really holds really well. Okay, so now we've got in here. Now this one would be kind of fun. There's stars on this navy blue. Now if I had some, and I think I do over there across the room, so I'll get those later. But this would be kind of cute, I think, to make it a little bit of a, I don't know, a little patriotic kind of a theme, maybe. Because I got some wooden stars. And let's see, it's talk about the firemen. Maybe what would be cute on there would be to, I think it'd be fun to put some of the larger wooden stars in here. Maybe those could go in the front, that they can color and do what they would like with that. So let's see. But I do like this washi tape. Got the red washi tape. So let's just put a little bit of glue down here on the edge. Okay. And we'll put that washi tape right there, because that will pull in with the reds and the blues coming up on the next page here. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so that'll be on there, so when I go and find something that I want to put in here, we'll have that there. But for right now, I just feel like I need more printouts that aren't just Raggedy Ann, Raggedy Andy. Like some of these, I'm going to get a printout of a rocking horse and of a fire truck. And let's see. We will take it. Now I think this would be really cute. Maybe we can do this up here just across the top. Okay. That will be fun. And maybe I'll just go halfway. I like this little trim that I get at Hobby Lobby. It's like a little heart-shaped lace. I think it's just kind of pretty. Okay, so let's do that right in here. Kind of frame this out a little bit. Now I do have some pieces of some metallic kind of almost looks like a mirror. It's not a mirror, but it looks like reflective paper. What's it called? Foil maybe? Like here. And this might be a good little page to do something with this on it. I just don't know yet what I want to do on it. Any suggestions? See, Dawn. Let's see. Someone, I got Whispering Kids. Yes. Yes, if you're not following Jill's page, you do that, because she is so good with little kids and the things that she's making, and she shares with children, and it's so sweet. It just truly is. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that for now. Got that here. Is there anything that I know for sure that I want to add? Where are we at on time? 3:45. We've got about 45 minutes. Now, I thought these would be cute too. These little butterflies and things. So maybe what we'll do on this pocket here, it's got some of that lime green going on. Now, let's see. Yep, that would work with it. I just don't know that I'm going to like it very much with this color of paper. Yeah, I don't like it on that color. Yeah. So let's go with a little bit of, maybe some pink on here. And it doesn't have to go that way. Maybe what I'll do with this one is I'm going to make it into some type of a little belly band for a tuck card. And I'll use this pink gingham. And we'll just go across this front of this page. And I'm going to do it a little bit crooked, cattywampus. Sometimes I think when I can do it like that with a belly band, it actually holds things in a little bit better. Okay. And on a belly band, if you've never done one, I like to do mine really tight so that there aren't any gaps in the ribbon. Because again, that's going to hold things in a little bit tighter when we get ready to do that. Then maybe on here we can put a little of these, some of these little flowers. Let's put this cute little sticker here. And we've got on here, oh, that'd be cute. Let's see. Got this little butterfly we can put up here in the corner like it's flying away. Okay. And then I'm coming back through and I'll add some little pearly things in that. You know how I like to do on this here. And we've got, oh good, this would work too on something. Forgot I bought this yellow ribbon. So, and then we'll come in, I'm going to put some word stickers and things like that on here as well. And I'll come in and I'm going to edge up this piece here. Now I'm thinking this might be a good spot to put, and this is about knocking everything over. Since we're on the theme with sparkles, and I'm going to put some of this sparkly little glitter, and I think I'll do this maybe right across here and go edge to edge, so that just gives it a little bit of a pop. Pop goes the weasel. Let's put that on here, and I'll do this with some hot glue gun. The hot glue, I like how it grabs onto the actual tinsel-y stuff on this. And then we're going to put her on. And we'll just do it like that, like so. Doesn't have to be real straight. Okay. And then if we had, and I know I do, these would be cute to use too. Hang on here. Okay. Put these cute little flat pearls down here along this side here. I think would be kind of a cute little addition. And we'll just do 3 of them on each side. How's that sound? Let's see, like the pink gingham. You know what, Roberta? I posted a picture the other day that of our wedding picture from 49 years ago. And it was in 76, so we had like a colonial style wedding. And all the dresses, bridesmaids' dresses, were pink gingham with white eyelet lace aprons. Whenever I see that, that's what I think about, was my wedding day. You are amazing to watch. Oh, Judith, thank you so much. I have very amazing people that watch me too, just saying. Just saying. You guys are so wonderful and you're so engaging. And for those of you, I don't know how many of you do lives, but when you try to do a live and there's nobody on there or there's nobody engaging on it, it can get kind of boring, you know? So I am so thankful that you guys are so awesome at doing that. Okay, so there's what we've got so far, and I will be adding more to this. See, just simple, because it needs a little more. So I'll put some little word stickers up here. And, oh, wow, that sounds beautiful. Yeah, it really was. It really was. So, those were the days, right? Oh, my gosh. Those were the days. Okay, so I'm going to keep this open here to add. Now, I could add one of these little flowers, one of the small ones on this. Fill in some of that space. And then I'm definitely going to make a little tuck card that's going to go up here. So I think that will work wonderfully. Okay, let's bring it up here close to the butterfly so it looks like it goes together. And then for the little tuck card, I want to see here what color I want to do that little tuck card. Oh, these are cute. I forgot to have these. So here's some that actually are little tags. See that? And they're two-sided tags. So this would be cute to do the little leading question for them on here. Let's see here. I'm getting all messy again. Look at those. Aren't those cute? So let's go on this one. Let's see. We got pinks and flowers. Here's a cute little pink. Let's just do this pink flowery one. Right here in the middle, of course. I really like these when I grabbed these at the store because they're the kind that are two-sided. So you have two-sided tags on this card so that when the front matches the back. Just kind of nice. Kind of nice, I do say. By the way, I didn't get a picture posted yet, but Lori was here for the weekend, and you probably saw pictures of her, but she did a red and white and black caterpillar with the big N for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and she wants to give that to her brother for Father's Day for their front garden area. And it's a big thing, you guys. She did it like, well, she started out, she did 7 of those pavers. So it was quite a good size. So I'm trim off. I got a little bit of the color of from another little piece. And these even have little hole spots where I can punch my little hole. And I can make a cute little hang tag. Okay. And then we'll put a bow in here. Of course, I have to. Let's see. How about I do a yellow on this one just for the fun of it? A little yellow polka dot. And I kind of like to take them like this and fold it in half and stick it through the hole that way. And then run my end back up through the loop. Tighten it all up. And then we've got our little tag. There we go. That'll be the little tag that's going to go in here. That'll be the hang tag. And I will get some little questions on there. It says happy hello on the back. See, then that's going to go right in there. So that'll fill that up pretty good, won't it? Isn't that cute? Fun, fun. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do some more in here. Now, I had found these really cute little sparkly gems that I thought were really cute. So I have to find a very special spot that I'll be putting that on. I don't think that's going to be the spot, but I am going to use it. Okay, here's where I'm thinking I can put all my, I took this envelope and we glued it in so it's a flip tag. This is where I'm thinking I could put all those cute, and I want to grab something here. I could put all those cute little circus animals in it, because this is the page that's showing all of the animals. You see there? You see it? So, I have one of these cute little net bags. I'm just going to see if this would work to fit in there. I think it will. And then I'm going to put a little note in there. It's going to say, be sure not to give these to your baby sister. Her baby sister is going to have a major open heart surgery here in a couple of weeks, and she's only 7 months old. And so if you think about it, keep our little angel in your prayers. 7 months old. So there, I'm going to put it in this little voile bag, okay? And we'll tighten it up, and then I'm going to come back and I'll put a little note in there. And then I'm just going to tuck this away inside this envelope. And that's going to end up being the tuck spot for that. And then I'm going to make here so that it'll help keep that closed. I am going to make, let's see, what color do I want to go with? Let's see if this peach would go really well because it's got the peach there. I'm going to take and punch out. Now I'm at the part where, you know, my desk is so messy I can't even find what I'm looking for. When it was cleaned up when I started, you guys. What on earth? Okay, I found it. There it is. Okay, Sherry. Definitely will pray for her. Thank you, Sherry. I really appreciate it. She was born October 31st with a lot of complications. A lot. And she's the 4th little baby girl in my niece's family. And this really needs prayer for the mom and dad and everybody. For the surgeons, because in fact, they were at the doctor today. So I'm supposed to find out what the doctor said today about if they think they're going to have to do it sooner than they thought. So, okay, so there, I took a cardstock and I just put a little bit of, I just punch it with a puncher. Now, if I had a bigger puncher, and I do, but it's in the other room, I'd make a bigger one. But I like to use these when I have something like an envelope that has a flap that could be tucked down. So I'm just going to put a little bit, kind of looks like a circus dot. Just put a little bit here. And I'm going to see if this will work. I'm going to glue down just a tad of the bottom edge of this. Just a tad. So I don't want to go all the way up. But I want it to hold. Come on, glue. There we go. Okay. So just a little bit on it. And I'm going to actually take this. I'm going to shut it. And I'm going to put this down here. I'm not putting it on the actual tab, but I'm doing it below, okay? So it looks like that will work just fine, and I just have to hold it on there till it dries, or put it on there. And then what we do is then when you put your flap down, it can flip behind here, and that holds it in. So that's what we're going to do with that. Okay. All right, and I don't think it's dry, so I don't want to do that yet, but that's where we're going to hide those little circus animals. And then I'm going to come around here and we'll do something on this page. But as you can see, I've got lots of work to get done, and I have to get this done like within the next 2 days. So I will be busy, and if I do get it done, I will show pictures of it, do a walkthrough video. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you again so much for coming in today. I appreciate it. And my phone don't do the heart thing, but you know what it means. Here. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, guys.